Going live. One of them rolling start scenarios, guys. Welcome to the Saturday stream. Bit of a different start. Changing schedule, but one of them things. We're a little bit later today. Things have taken priority. I've had to have work done in the flat, so you know, it's something that needed to be done. So welcome. We'll see how things go. I'm not expecting many people to join, if anyone. So we'll get into this. This is one of the scenarios from Powerhouse. This is the Irish Mail scenario, which is available over on Powerhouse. So let's unpause and get into this. So let's bring up the briefing first. Hello driver, you start on the movie at Dunning Hill Junction with the anti-country stop for the rail tour, which originated from Older Common. Sorry, I've had food. You will then hot-foot it on the Downfast at St Albans City, where you will pick up your first set of passengers in readiness of the 0652 departure. You will then call at Luton, Bedford, before being relieved by a driver. Finally, please note that your maximum permitted speed is 90 miles per hour. Enjoy this rare run of a pair of Class 50s on the Midland. And I do have to apologise, guys. It's been a day full. It really has. I was up early this morning and I was out last night. I've only had about 3 hours sleep, so I'm shattered. So you're lucky to see a stream. Very lucky to see a stream. So here we go. Clag factor at the minute, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less. We'll turn it up on this unit, but to be honest with you guys, I am utterly shocked. I am shocked over the lack of response. I mean, the video you've seen of me explaining what I was planning on the upcoming stream, the lack of response to that is just shocking. It really is. It makes me wonder why I bother. And I recorded that video at 7:15 this morning. 7:15 this morning I did that. I knew I was going to be busy. And I know you're used to me doing streams around about 10 o'clock on a Saturday. So I thought I'd explain. So I got myself out of bed and recorded a video. Four damn bloody views. Oh, these carriages are very nice. When there's not a mouse cursor in the way. Ooh, blue. Nice. Different. Retro, welcome. Hope you're keeping well, mate. I'm completely and utterly shattered. I was so close to picking up my phone and doing a short video saying can't make it tonight. Working most of the day yesterday, and plus I was busy last night, and then I've had workmen around today practically most of the day today. It took longer than expected, and it just, it's like, well, I'll start streaming and see how things go. So my concentration in a minute is very low, very low. So we will be calling at St Albans City, Luton and Bedford. Ron, hi mine, how are you today? Knackered. I'm quite tired, to be honest with you. I'm sort of like trying to push myself just to get the stream out for you guys. You had a question, which engines do you prefer, diesel or electric? Diesel. my preferred type of diesel. If I have a choice of two, class 37 and class 43. So again, this scenario is available over on Powerhouse, which is from Armstrong Powerhouse, and this is called the Irish Mail. Sad to hear about your tirefull day. I bet driving trains will calm down a bit. Thanks for letting us have the great streams, mate. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Nice to see Retro in chat as well, even though it was brief. Yeah, I'm feeling quite tired. I've got a cider on the go, so hopefully it'll sort of like get the rhythm going a little bit. Eating sandwiches at the moment. Ah, no. Here's where the food teasing comes on. What sort of sandwiches are you eating? And please don't say bread with fillings in between. Ham sandwiches, tuna sandwiches, egg mayonnaise sandwiches, ham salad, what? Bacon, lettuce and tomato sandwiches. Oh, that's my favourite. Chicken. Pretty foul then. Why am I powering down? Do I drive trains in real life? Hey? I need to rewrite that. Do you drive trains in real life? Because you kill it, mate. Me driving trains in real life? Nah. Nope, simulation only. Blimey, I'm at full power here and I'm still losing speed. Oh my god, station's coming up. Yeah. By the way guys, this is the first time I've driven this scenario. The first time. Yeah, bit of extra braking. Excuse me whilst I ignore chat. We're about to overrun St Albans City. Unless we get lucky. We need to get down to at least 30 odd miles an hour pretty soon. Yeah. This is not going good. Oh no, we might be okay. Brakes release now. We don't want to stop here. Huh. And you say I drive? Do I drive trains in real life? It's a good job I don't. I struggle to drive them in a simulator. If I had a chance, oh yeah, too right. Driver experience days, there's plenty of them going around. Love to. Made a complete and utter mess of this. As usual. I don't know where my stop sign is. There it is, there. That'll do. Oh dear. Oh god, excuse me. So Retro, if you're still there, how was your trip away? I hope wherever you went to was nice and sunny and warm. Did you remain in the UK or did you go abroad to sunny climates, or you know? I was getting slightly concerned about you because normally every stream I do, you pop in. But when I wasn't seeing you, I was like, where is he? I hope he's okay. Right, we are due to depart here at 06:52. Really? Good job I got async keys then, isn't it? So, depending on how the stream goes, this is our first scenario. As you can see, we're going through to Bedford. And then I have it listed in front of me just here. Then we've got a Class 37 scenario, which is a scenario called the Moorlander, and then possibly a Class 43, which is the MTU, which is the 1 Echo 25, which is Aberdeen to London King's Cross. And lastly, we've got a Class 90, which is 4 Lima 39. So we'll see how things go. So what locos have we got here? We got Defiance and Hood. I do like the mix of carriage.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
Platform announcements. Lovely. It's different days, I like that. Oh. Door slamming is just... Oh. Make our way to the front of the train. Oh, okay. Forgot I had 18 keys running.
This is a security message. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it.
See it, say it, sorted. Certainly does make the game, doesn't it? Hearing announcements. Went to Windermere. Ah, lovely. Need to switch me on the screen. Went to Windermere to look after my auntie's house while she was on holiday. Ah, nice. Lake Windermere. So you had a bit of a holiday whilst your auntie had a holiday. Very nice. Go. Next stop on this service is Luton. Did I get the HIAs? No. No, not got them. I thought I had them. And something's gone wrong with my AP weather pack. The 2.01 is just something strange has happened. I go into certain scenarios and it looks like the sky's being overrun by aliens. That's the best I can describe it. I did email you, Retro, regarding it. Basically crying out for advice. Power down because we've got a 95 coming up. Babe, can you make me a coffee, please? It's alright. I shouldn't really drink coffee at this time of the day, but I promised I would stream, so I want to try and push through as much as I can. Maybe the scenario was... No, it was using... there's a couple of scenarios using Weather Pack 2. AJ's 777YG, hi! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Manly Martins Gaming. This is gonna go bad. Come on, slow down. What I need now is for the brakes to release. Yeah, come on. Come on, release, 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 release. I am suffering today, guys. I only had a few hours sleep last night. It wasn't a lot. Let's get a few more carriages onto the platform. That'll do. My chat's not updating for some reason. I feel I mix things up a bit because what I've got next is the Class 37. So I'll probably do. I've got a nice little scenario after that one, which is the Class 43. Oh, hello. Yeah, service from Aberdeen to London King's Cross. Might do that one next. Bedford is our next and final stop for this scenario. That's multicoloured DMU, EMU lemon, I mean DMU. DMU on my mind. Oh, right, concentration time whilst watching chat. Chat's quiet, we're good. 40 mph limit coming up. You stop clanging around, I'm streaming. Subs up to 281, yeah. Yeah, it's slowly climbing up. $219 subscribers to go. Or shall I say 211? Not 19. 211. I think I was right actually. First time. Don't derail. Got away with that. Yeah, 219. 156 Andrew. Good afternoon, mate. Or shall I say good evening? Just gone 5 to 6, so yeah, good evening. Hope you're keeping well. I'm not too bad, thanks. A bit tired. Actually, I just lied. I'm very tired. Well, I put a video on the channel earlier on this morning saying that I was going to do a stream today, and I'd like to stick to my word. So please don't expect professional driving. Not that you get that on the channel anyway, but you know. Expect driving to be worse than it normally is. That's what I can say. Oh, hello. Class 222. For some reason, I've got no sound on that, but hey, it's nice to see it. Great to see you guys in chat. Especially nice to see Retro. And 156 Andrew, I've not seen you in chat for a while. Nice to see you guys in. It really is. So 8 miles away from Bedford. Been busy packing for Torquay. Nice. I like Torquay. Myself and my girlfriend are going away. Oh yeah, guys. Not next week, but the week after, myself and my girlfriend are away camping. We're going out to Devon. So 13th, 14th and 15th. Well, oh man, I need to think now. 10th is on a Tuesday. 11, 12, 13. Saturday the 14th of June, guys, there will be no live stream, as I'll be away. But as I said, there will be some I will be filming the train journey up and filming the trains up around in the area, and then when I return back home, I shall put a video together, and then we shall see some real life, well, as close to real life, pre-recorded stuff on the channel. Electrobolts, well, blimey. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Hope you're keeping well. I've not seen you for a bit. Chat is a little delayed, and I need to keep an eye on my signals because that one was a single yellow. So forgive me whilst I ignore chat. Hitting tab, nothing's happening, so I'm going to power up again. Yep, we're good to go, I think. So we got 40 coming up. Bedford's just around the corner. So I think the scenario we'll do after this one is a little trip up the East Coast Main Line. Another scenario which is done by Richard from Armstrong Powerhouse. And it's a Class 43 MTU in East Coast livery. I think we're good to go, so I can look at chat now. Doing great. Just got a new PS4 controller and gaming headset. It's also only 2 weeks from today until my trip to Cardiff, so I'm hyped for that. I bet you are. I was not. Oh, that was lucky. Wow. Talk about being lucky. I've got more jam than Hartley's retro. Our final call for this scenario, Bedford. and the coffee's just kicked in. So we're about to have a bit of a run once I pull forward properly. Let's get all the carriages on the platform. How have I been? You haven't been on a stream for a while. No, you haven't, but there's plenty of catching up for you to do. I'm alright. Dealing with a lot of stuff. We've had a good work driver. The late running at St Pancras York service caused you to lose a few minutes after being relegated to the slows, but that's par for the course of rail tours. Another driver now take this tour northwards. At Crewe, the 50s will give way 71000 Duke of Gloucester, which for a storming run along the North Wales coast. I'm tired. I can't even read. But yeah, I'm not doing too bad. We've had a workforce here today in the flat because we've been dealing with black mold. So there's been a lot of cleaning, a lot of ripping out of plasterboard, and this, that, and the other. It's all been happening. So hence why the stream is later today than it normally is. So let's go to 1 Echo 25, which is this one here, 60-minute scenario. Saw the other day that I did a Voyager stream or something, which I'm disappointed about missing. Yeah, it was a good stream, and I've also did other streams as well when there was Voyagers passing as well. And I immediately thought, as soon as you see that, you're going to be gutted. So we currently have coming up 1 Echo 25, the Aberdeen to London King's Cross, the Class 43 MTU, a scenario which can be found on Powerhouse. I've only had a brief look at this. I've not driven the full scenario, so what's to come? Righty. Let's get Clack Factor up. sky's doing funny things. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Don't need that yet. That's doors open. Hello driver, first things first, please load and unload passengers here at Peterborough where you are booked to depart at 21:18. You will then call at Stevenage and London King's Cross. There is no disruption. Not yet, there isn't. To speak, so sit back and watch the night descend. 1E25. So we got one. Signal number is 436. Get the door open. We've got a green light so that can go off. Bit of a cloudy sky going on. Right, I'll catch up on chat in a minute. Just let us depart from here. Nice. Right, let's catch up on chat. What have we got here? At least I'll be able to spend like 3 hours on a Voyager on the 14th. Jammy. Because I have to get a Voyager from Plymouth to Cheltenham Spa to change to 170 service to Cardiff, which is going to be new to me. Yeah, you haven't got the R3 Play Retro, you haven't got the weather pack to install yet, so can't advise me. It's weird though. Electro I open, I get the 170 101, which I believe is a newly prepared train for. Oh, nice. And we're all caught up on chat. That didn't take long. It's weird, you know, it's. Right, full power. Love all that squeaking that goes on. All that creaking and that. I'm also hoping that the weather on the 14th will be good for the day. Well, I'm hoping, because not next week, the week after, me and my girlfriend are going away camping. Just on the outskirts of Starcross Station in Devon. So I'm hoping the weather's going to be nice. It's going to be a very early start now, because I'll be getting up at 5 AM to leave my house at 6, because my train is at 7:25 AM. Bus connections are poor at that time on a Saturday. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. After you play retro, the sky you have at the moment looks fine. It does. Well, thank you. In the past, it hasn't. I've had like clouds and sort of like blank patches along with other clouds, and it's basically like an alien invasion is about to happen. It's probably because I'm running scenarios which requires the weather pack 2.0. Another pack I need to get. It's very sunny on the side of the train compared to, considering how cloudy it is. Bearing in mind the sun's not literally coming through the cloud. It's quite bright on the side of the train. So we're calling at Stevenage and London King's Cross. Electro boats, 90 buses at summer home are hourly, like 7:30 on Saturdays. The only way to conjure that is by a mix of walking and buses, which is another reason that I hope the weather will be nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Talking about buses, Electro. I gave Omzi another go the other day. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's either Omzi hates my system or my system hates Omzi. I went to pull at a bus stop and the bus just catapulted into the sky. So it's like, yeah, gave up again. Instead of it saying on the bus destination board, what on earth? Yeah, instead of a bus saying on the destination board, this bus is not in service, he should have come up with, this bus is about to take flight. Because that's exactly what it did. Wonder why it's doing that. I know Omzi is a pain, but it shouldn't react that way on a PC like yours. No, I know it shouldn't. I even actually when the bus somersaulted in the sky, I thought, okay. I brought up Steam. I thought, right, what are the recommended system requirements? And I was here like this. I was like, again, goldfish being ready to be fed. Like, you know, it's like mouth wide open. It's like the system requirements that Omzi needs is like, it's low. And my system can run Train Sim Classic. It can run Euro Truck Simulator 2. It can run Out of All. It can run SnowRunner. It's like, you know. But I think it's the fact that Omzi is, I think it runs solely off internet. It's a different system. It seems to run completely off Windows. It's weird. It's not like when you run a program off a game off Steam. It, you know, it's like a separate screen pops up. Omzi's like, you know, nope, I'm sticking to the Windows screen. You know, I have to change my like zoom and things like that. It's like, $156 Andrew, great HST, yes it is. Playing with baseball surface. Weird thing is that my laptop is still worse than my PC. Yeah, Omzi works. It's probably something I do on my end. probably something I do in my head. Oh, I was looking at Facebook yesterday as well, and I seen another. It was up on the Dawlish seawall. I think it was the Dawlish seawall. Another castle set rescued the Riviera, the Night Riviera. And I was looking down through the comments, and there was one person there, I'm not going to mention the name, but he said GWR are going to be stuffed when they withdraw the Class 43s. I tell you what, I've never agreed with a comment as much as I have that one, and they will be. I think they need to have a serious think going forward. There's plenty of years yet left in these. Uh, 15600, you've seen that as well. Rescue the Riviera Sleeper, yeah. Electro Bolts, you've seen that. The Sleeper service has been very unreliable recently. It's been rescued by HSTs like 10 times in the last year. It's insane. HSTs need to stay as backups. At least the power cars anyway. Yeah. Well, you see me do a on one of my streams when there was two Class 43s top and tailing rescuing the Riviera from Plymouth down to Penzance, and that was based on real time. It actually happened. I think they need to have a big think. A big think. I know they're thinking of the future and things like that, but I'm trying not to swear, guys, because I want to keep it PG on the stream, but fiddlesticks to the future. These Class 43s have been around for a long time. A long time. All they need to do is preserve them. I mean, look at the amount of steam locomotives that are out there, which have been preserved, and are still running on the lines today. Maybe not main lines. There's quite a few are running on to like preserved branch lines and preserved railways. The GSR, Grand Central Railway. I mean, you know, it's. I hate seeing unnecessary change. It winds me up. It really does. And I'm just hoping, I am really hoping GWR or the people in the background have a serious wake-up call and think, we need these locomotives. We need these. They survived all this time. They've done X, Y, and Z. Let's preserve some. Even if we don't see any on passenger passenger service. Even if they're preserved for like rescue or what have you, at least they're still running. They're still sort of in service. Retros, I'm being silent. You could use the Rail Adventure HST as backup for Riviera Sleeper. Yep. (1976). Yeah. GWR could also collaborate with preservation groups to help maintain the HSTs. Retro HST sets are more comfortable than the 800s. Yep. Yep. I'm actually keeping an eye on Alan Thompson Sim's website because someone is bound to make a scenario with a 2+4s rescuing the Riviera. Someone is bound to make a scenario on that, and it's going to be based on a route which I haven't got from Just Trains, which is bugging me because there's so many scenarios which I want to do but I can't, and that's the Just Trains is it Southwestern Expressways to Reading. I thought I had it but I haven't. But I'll get it eventually. I've got enough to be getting on with in a minute. This sky looks very, very angry. Very angry. Tell you what, it's a good run though. I do quite like this line. Especially when you're driving something like this. Mostly Harmless, yo! What year is this game? I think it came out in 2012. I think. You spoke to a GOR trainer driver, probably pick a HST over an IUT any day of the week. Yeah, well, last month I had to go to another town, Falmouth. I live in Redroof. I had to jump on a train to go to Falmouth to pick up some brake blocks from the bike. And I had about a 12-minute wait for my branch connection to Falmouth, and there was a dispatcher on the platform. So I just went up and said to him, I said about the Class 175s, which are they're a depot at the minute. And I said to him, I said, you know, I said, how long are they going to be until they're on our lines? He said, looking at later on this year. And I said to him, I said, he had badges on his uniform. I said, you strike me as a bit of a train enthusiast. He said, yeah. I said, can I ask you a question? He said, sure. I said, I want your honest answer. He went, go on. I said, what do you think of the Class 43s? And he just gave me 3 words. 3 words. I love them. And then he gave me another 3 words. They shouldn't go. So and the rest is history. I think my chat's paused again, guys. Yep, we're all good. And I hate change, guys. I really do. If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what I say. So we are 6 miles away from Stevenage. Once we depart Stevenage, our final destination for this service will be King's Cross, and I have got another couple of scenarios lined up from Powerhouse, which is a Class 37, which is the scenario is called the Moorlander, or we've got I'm not going to say the route, but we've got a Class 90, which is 4 Lima 89. So let me know what you want to see on the scenario after this one. Is either a Class 37 or a Class 90, or I shall leave it up to you guys. I couldn't agree more with that. 6 words. Yeah. Class 90. No problem. Same story. The Intercept 7 City HST. They've gone really trying to make it last. 90, because why not? I have got I'm starting to install more from Alan Thompson Sims website. There's a route I've installed, but I'm missing quite a bit. Which is And I'm not expecting anything from this. I'm just explaining. Only the King's Cross to King's Lynn route from Anna Thompson Sim. I think it's, oh god, is it the West Coast Main Line merge? But there's absolutely loads of scenarios to go with the route. And one of the scenarios is the cross-country service, the last ever one from Aberdeen to Penzance. That scenario is, I can play the route, but there is a lot missing. Platforms, all sorts. Some parts of the route is there, other parts is not. Right, I need to concentrate or else we're going to overrun. Right. Right. You're right. I'm going to overshoot. Knew that was going to happen. This anything wrong with the Class 90? What do you mean by that? This anything wrong? To be fair, I don't know much about the 37s or the 90s, so I don't make much difference to me. I think the Class 90 is very unrated. Happy Train 365. So I'm confused. Do you want the Class 90 next or no? '90, yes, right. Hokey dokey. This sky is the same all around. Is that normal? It's bugging me. "24 miles to King's Cross." cold coffee. It's hitting the spot, I'll tell you. So, whilst we're at this stage of the stream, guys, if you're new to the channel and you have recently subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. For some reason or not, Stream Elements is being a scumbag and I'm not getting notifications. I don't know why. But thank you very much. Your support means a lot. The same to all my current subscribers, my moderators, and my my regular people in chat. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Yeah, the sky is from the Cloud Pack Enhancement Pack. Yeah, it's looks very angry, doesn't it? Welcome back, Electro. Wow. Look at that. Let's have a bit of a different fly past, shall we? For everyone out of all the livery, which one is my favourite? Oh my god, guys! Right, I'm going to refer that back to chat. I can answer that for a minute. I need to think. I'm going to bounce that back to chat. 156 Andrew, for yours is GNER. Electro Bolts, yours is cross country. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Retro, what's your favourite livery? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. First Great Western HST is your favourite. Oh, I don't know. I have top 3 liveries for the HSTs, which is follows the XS First Great Western, GWR. Oh, surprise! There's one livery I do like. And as my channel's progressing, I've got to be careful what I say. Especially when I get monetized. And please do not say the word in chat. But I quite like the packet livery. I like the Great Western packet livery. You've got to be so careful what you say nowadays. It's sad. It really, I think it is anyway. That's my first one. My second favourite livery for the HST, for the Class 43, is the Intercity one. Just so many yeah, packet, like a packet of crisp. Cross-country HECs are special to me because the first ever look inside a train cab I had was inside an ex-cross-country HST power car. Jamming kit. The only two units I've managed to gain access to the cab is the Class 158 and the Class 143. Yeah, the Pacer. It was whilst I was train spotting at Plymouth as well. Enjoyed that day. The driver was also very friendly. Yeah, if I was travelling, which I unfortunately wasn't. It was due to travel, though. I wonder if he would give me a cab ride. Blimey, you would be open for something there. A cab ride? Wow. I can remember at Plymouth there was a class 158 at platform number 7, and I had a bit of time to kill, and I was wandering around taking pictures and taking pictures of the train and trying to look in through the cab window, and I was trying to get as close as I could, and I knew before, because I looked at the front of the train and the tail lights were on, so I knew the train wasn't going to be moving anywhere soon. And all of a sudden, this window opened, and the driver took out, and he went, "You okay?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Bit of a train enthusiast. You know, it's like a bit of a gamer." He said, "You play Train Simulator?" I said, "Yes." He said, "You're 111, you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Anyway, what can I help you with?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to get a picture of inside the cab." And he lifted up his arm and he went like that. He got up off the seat, walked out. I thought he was going to have a go at me. And he went, "Come in." Yeah, and he only let me inside the door, no further. He said, "Give me your phone," and he literally went in and took some pictures for me. And that was at Plymouth. A year after, I went on the train on a class 1 on the Pacer from Paignton to Newton Abbot, and the driver there was completely different. He literally let me put my arm inside the driver's window and take some pictures. It's luck, pure luck. Getting dark, guys. It's getting dark. In game. We're doing in chat. Transport Plymouth. Read that one. If I was due to travel, yeah, read that one. Once been on a cab of a Black 5 steam train, and wow, yeah, I can imagine. Was that on the main line? 156 Andrew. Or was it preserved? Preserved line. Because I've been told, you know, it's like when you're in a cab of a steam locomotive on the main line doing 75 miles an hour or whatever, you know, it's the feeling must be amazing. It must be. Excuse me whilst I ignore chat a minute. London King's Cross is coming up. I do like these Armstrong Powerhouse scenarios. You can always guarantee they're going to be a success. And I do enjoy them. I really do. And I'm in a better frame of mind now than I was when I first started the stream. London King's Cross, our next and final stop for this scenario. It's a little bit laggy, but not too bad. So once we pull up to London King's Cross, I shall open the doors, jump up, have a quick toilet break, and then we'll jump onto the Class 90. And I'm about to speed. Sorry about that. Don't spad. Stop. Stop. I didn't see that red light till last minute. Electrobolts. I've been on the Pacer cabs many times now. It's like Plymouth Valley Railways reserve units. Yeah, once this one pulls out. Oh, great. I can no longer see the red light. Ah. Footplate crew said, like, to come in, and his Black 5 was in Scarborough on a rail tour to Manchester, Victoria. Nice. The weather for the 14th of June might be a heat wave now. Yeah, I've heard about a heat wave. I've been hearing things about that. Met Office have just released a new forecast update. Oh. I've been hearing certain rumours about a heat wave. I say, London King's Cross looks nice lit up. Yep. Steam is king. Oh, one day I'll get it lined up properly. Right, doors are open. I'm going to have a quick toilet break, then we'll get into the next scenario. I shall be right back. Right guys, I'm back. How we doing in chat? Do those, yeah, read that. Last time I was in a heat wave was in Spain, just over 38 degrees. Wow. 38 degrees, I can just imagine that. I went out to the allotment yesterday and opened the polytunnel door, and it's 41 degrees in there. Crazy temperature. Need to go back down to Plym Valley Railway level. I went to see their 142's new skipper livery. Ah. Right, well done driver, that's you done for now. Right, so our next scenario will be the Class 90. Game might crash because we've just done a big scenario. Or maybe not. No, it's being good. It's being good. Right, Class 90. Which is the 4 Lima 89. 9. So that 4 Lima 89. Yep, that is the one. Game might crash because I've just played a big scenario, so why not try a Class 156 scenario? Well, I can do. I've got one lined up. But the first shout was a Class 90, so we'll go with that first. Right, okay. Ah, right, let's put marker lights on, tail lights off, instrument lights on. We want headlights, 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 headlights. Where is the headlight switch? Headlight switch. GSMR doesn't work. Right, let's bring up the briefing. Hello driver, running a few minutes early. You are currently sitting at Conningham Loop awaiting the road southwards. As soon as you get it, you may get on your way. Here are some book times for your journey. If you want to read them, guys, you can. There's Conningham Loop at 0629. There we go. Stevenage, Alexandria. What on earth am I missing there? You're booked to run via the Hartford Logo Loop today, but will run via Welling Garden City, hence the lack of timing points between Stevenage and Alexandra Palace. Due to this diversion, it's quite possible you may not arrive on time at Finsbury Park. Finally, please note that your maximum permitted speed is 75 miles per hour. Enjoy and look out for another diverted service that usually travels down the West Coast Main Line. And there we go. Off to make a coffee. Alright, mate. Sky's doing funny things as well. Don't know why I did that. Oh yeah, I do. Keep an eye on the power here, ain't you? Too much. Then you hit breakers. I forgot about that. So we are going via Elsie and Finsbury Park. Stopping at Finsbury Park. thing is, when you don't drive something often, you don't know what on earth to do. And I don't know what to do when I do drive something often, so, you know. I'll put that in before any of you say it. So I just noticed we've gained another subscriber, guys. So if you're still watching and you have recently subscribed, thank you very much. Jacob Reeves, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to Madden Minds Gaming. Where has everyone gone? There were 7 people watching before this scenario, I know. I don't think everyone likes a Class 90. Maybe I should just quit and play as another scenario. Well, I did ask. I did ask. I said, what does everyone want to see? And I had in the response class 90, and then when I was loading the scenario up, someone else came in and said, do a scenario with a class 156. So it's like, I can't do right for doing wrong. This is the reason why I don't do freight scenarios. Because they don't go down well. thinking of switching into the to another scenario. Makes me laugh, it really does. People say, oh yeah, class 90, class 90. Then they leave. What do you do? What do you do? Right, I'm changing scenarios. Take a little journey on a class 156. Sound good. I thought it might. I wonder why, Retro. Your local line, innit? Oh, come on. High driver class 319372 has just come up with a door fault, which means this unit will be taking its place. Before you can depart, a cold start is needed. Note, you will need to swap cabs, and please don't depart until told to do so around 0720. Cold start. I like cold starts. Let's get to the other cab as well. Bring up Cloud Factor, which is already up. Rightio, so we want Dion. Yeah, we're silent. Nice. 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 I can go off. That's what we need to do for that, I think. Let's read the briefing, shall we? Before we go any further. Please wait until the 0720 before the departing the depot. Due to the class 319372 has a door fault, class 156440 will be taking its place. Due to a late running, York service will be departing Blackpool a few minutes behind schedule. Here on the non-delayed timings, keeping to these isn't going to happen, but try your best to gain as much time as you can. Blackpool 0723, Leighton 0726, Poulton 0730, Kirkham 0739 and Preston 0750. The timings shown on the HUD are delayed timings from the 11 and 19. Finally, the 156 doesn't have Hazel Grove. The closest destination that the 156 has is Manchester Piccadilly. So it's basically telling me I need to switch the destinations to Manchester Piccadilly, which we shall now do. Right. Oh, damn it, I've done that wrong, have I? No. Have I? Well, that's on. I've done. I'm at the wrong end. What a dimwit. Lights, tail lights off, destination light. Why can't I leave? I'm going to restart that. Right, 0720. So just swap cabs. Marker lights on. Two H03. Signal is, haven't got a clue. So we just give it this year. Brake pressure is building. You now have permission to depart. Once you have arrived at platform 5, you need to swap cars and open the doors ready for a delayed 0725 departure instead of a 0723. Notice the points will need to be set. Typical. Rightio guys, so on departure from Blackpool North, we will be calling at Leighton, parting the feed, Cookham and Wesham, and Preston. Welcome back, Electro. Right away driver, you will be following delayed York service. The timings on the HUD are delayed timings. Well, that's strange. We've gone back on our lights. Please note that signal BL 3864 before Bolton Station has reported problems. Press tab on the bend after you receive a signal yellow. Yeah, that's weird. Someone decided to like the stream and then not like the stream. There was 6 likes, now there's only 5. This track's very slippery. Very slippery. Damn it. Just press the AWS. Poking the feed. Next stop, Kirkland and Wesham and Preston. Well, chat's gone incredibly quiet. Well, that's gone bad, isn't it? Okay, guys, this is just a brief one. This is route. This is on Alan Thompson Sims website. We're just going to go through to Ladybank on this scenario because I'm a lot missing. I need King's Cross, King's Lynn, and there's a few other bits as well that I need. So it's going to be a while until I can get them due to costs. So if you want to see me drive this full route in all its glory, then you can see me doing it by supporting me and donating to my PayPal. That's the only thing that's going to make things work around here. It's a lot to just to keep fresh content coming out there, guys. It's a lot for me to do. If you really enjoy the channel and you want to see fresh content from me, then it does help by bunging a penny or two to my PayPal. So we shall kick off this quickly. We won't do the full lot because, as I said, I've got a lot missing. So, Morning Driver, you joined in 1 Victor 60 on its first leg up to Edinburgh, working the final ever cross-country service from Aberdeen to Penzance, the longest direct passenger service in the country. This service is sadly being withdrawn from next week as part of the new May 2025 timetable changes. You have the road into Ladybrook, so proceed as you are ready. So, key in. And let's pick up our NRM.
Hello, Central Rivers, Ops Control, just testing an NRN. Are you receiving me loud and clear, over?
Yeah, receiving Central Rivers, yeah, loud and clear, over.
Thank you very much, over out.
Sorry, what's out?
Retro, I haven't got most of the DLC needed for this route. No, there's quite a lot. I know there's King's Cross to King's Lynn. That's one of the main ones. But we're good up there. There's milk bottles up there. But we'll continue up until the next station after this one, and then I'm going to knock it on the head. So the stations the stations on this route are this one here, Ladybank, Markinch, Kirkcaldy, Invercalding, Haymarket, and Edinburgh. So we'll carry on through to Markinch. It's the Scottish routes you're missing. Yeah, I'm missing a few bits. I think it's on the next station we're going to be going up at. We're going to pull into. I think Markinch has got a station canopy, and it's quite obvious it's missing because there's milk bottles everywhere. I mean, this isn't too bad because for this route, I mean, we're going up to Edinburgh, so I've got a decent, well, most of the assets that are required. But if I start venturing into any other scenario, oh, there is a lot missing. A lot missing. Especially if there's one scenario on this route which is from Glasgow Queen Street, is it? I've got nothing. No platforms, no station, nothing. I'll show you in a minute before we head off. Put into Markinch, and I'll show you. Look at the milk bottles. Yeah, so if I where is it? It's a shame. It looks like a pretty lovely route. There's quite a few scenarios to go with it as well. But I need to be subscribed to Alan Thompson Sims website, and then obviously then get the routes. Yeah. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Unless a miracle happens, which I doubt that will happen. But I'm just trying my best to put out the freshest content I possibly can. And it's tough. It really is tough. Day to day, I'm thinking, what can I do to build a channel up? What can I do? There's times I feel like I'm just, you know, bashing my head against the wall. Yeah, so as you can see, Glasgow Queen Street. And going out of Glasgow, this is the amount I'm missing. And all the required routes is the assets which is going to fill in the scenery. And there is quite a bit, especially when it comes around to Glasgow Queen Street. So, but on that note, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm absolutely knackered. Oh, I got in at what? 10:30 last night, and then I was up early this morning to do a quick video for the channel just to say when I was going to be streaming today. And I've hung on, I've pushed through. You've had your stream. And I've gained 1 subscriber. But I know it's the wrong way to look at it, but you know, it's tough. It's tough. Right, I'm gonna head off, guys. I need to get some sleep. I am absolutely bloody shattered. I am buggered. I really am. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you to everyone in chat. Have a good week. And I shall see you all again soon. There will be a stream next Saturday. I'm not sure what time, because I'm busy again next Saturday. So it'll possibly be, I don't know. It'll probably be Saturday evening or next Sunday. I don't know. So, I shall see you all again soon, guys. There's plenty of other channels out there to enjoy, like Alan Thompson Sim. You've got British Ace. Go and enjoy them. They seem to be hitting it off. I'm pretty sure most of you support them anyway. So, I shall see you all again soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again.